17-8 as we get set for the draw control here from Sweeney Field. Looks like it'll be Elizabeth McGurk in the circle for the Hawks. Her counterpart, Christian Shanahan, for the Terrapins. Maryland in their road red uniforms. This ball's to the ground. Waiting for possession. It'll be awarded to the Hawks. Here comes Kaylin Williams, making her fourth start in as many games this spring after missing all of last season. The senior from Langley, British Columbia. St. Joe's a chance to strike first. Megan Sinelli, junior from Collegeville, Pennsylvania. Top the zone, comes near wing for McCluskey. Whips behind the net for Kate Furman. St. Joe's going counterclockwise around the attacking end right now. Here's Ellie Webb, appearing in her 30th game as a Hawk. She'll go one-on-one with Kayla Gilmore. Gilmore, the Big Ten Freshman of the Year last spring. Here comes Sinelli. She'll dodge, she'll drive, she'll shoot, and a save. JJ Suriano. Suriano is as good as it gets in the cage. The junior from Baltimore. Remember the Big Ten All-Tournament team a season ago. One of three players on the Tewaaraton watch list for the Terrapins, along with Gilmore and Corey Edmondson. Number 4, the attacking end, the junior from Ardmore, Pennsylvania, not far down the road. Started all 25 games now for the Terrapins, dating to the start of last season. Maryland finished 15-6 a season ago, 7-1 in the Big Ten. They were knocked out by Keely Block and the Quakers in the NCAA tournament, 12-11 in overtime. Here's Emma Avazia. Over towards Block. Had a hat trick against Maryland in a couple of games last year. We're going to have our first free position of the game, and it's Block. Block trying for the 1-0 lead for the Terps. And she's got it. No doubter. 1-0 Terrapins. That's Block's 5th goal of the season. She's up to 98 for her career, dating to her days at Penn. So it's 1-0, a little more than 4 minutes gone by here at Sweeney Field. Block was second team All-Ivy last year for the Quakers. Honorable mention way back her freshman year. She missed the 2023 season due to injury, so she has this extra year of eligibility. Playing in her home state now. She's from Salisbury. She had great numbers against Maryland last year. 5 goals awarded to St. Joe's. Sophie Stanislasic looking for some space on the near side wing. She'll retreat. Ball's over the clear threshold to McCloskey. Kayla Henry gets a touch in. Now for Emma Yoder, the sophomore from Orland, Pennsylvania. She'll dodge. She won't shoot. Well defended by Avazia. Stepping out from the far side was Sinelli. Tries to defer to Capozzoli. Quick turn and fire. Sinelli scores. We're even at 1. We'll see if Capozzoli is credited with an assist. Can't tell you for Sinelli. That's her 8th goal on the season. See if we get a look at that one on our replay or not.
St. Joseph's goal scorer number 8, Megan Sinelli.
19th goal of Sinelli's career. She had 4 of them in the aggressive ride. Terrapins trying to break through and over the clear. It's Block. Block has the free position goal. She's going to defer to Corey Edmondson. Switches to her right. Player down. That's Block, and I'm not sure if she stumbled because of the relatively wet turf. She hurt something in her knee. Looks like she's up and trying to make the most of it. Turning and firing. Terrapins back ahead. That was Ava Mine on the goal. And we're going to take a quick break. 9:31 to go in the first quarter. Terrapins with a lead. 2-1 over St. Joe's here on ESPN+. St. Joe's key is ball control. Waiting for Henry to get back. You get a shot like that, you take it. But Suriano too solid. Great look from Riley Miller, who has scored in every game this season. Ground ball for Nev O'Farrell, the senior from Cantonsville, Maryland. Second team all-conference last year. Clearing attempt is no good. Capozzoli cradles up the middle. Flips to McCloskey near side. Less than 30 seconds left on the infraction on Henry. 75 to shoot. St. Joe's can bide its time. Wait to get back to full strength. Seems like the game plan for Alex Ko and company. The former Terrapin herself and a teammate of Maryland coach Kathy Reese. They combined to win 5 national championships in a row. In the late 90s into the 2000s. Maryland, of course, with those 14 national titles. More than everybody else. Next closest, Northwestern, half that at 7. As we're back to full strength. Hawks playing for the tie. Lobbed up high. Across midfield, Maddie Sterling. Hands off to Lexi Dupac. Keely Block. Looks like she's moving okay after she went down earlier. Slipped on the turf. Avazia. It's back now clockwise. She'll dodge. Looking for space around Devin Mallett. Shoots and scores. And it's Emma Avazia with her first goal of the season. Sophomore from Greenwich, Connecticut. It's 3-1. She did have 15 goals as a freshman. Earned her way onto the Big Ten all-freshman team. And her first of 2026. We'll see if that gets her going. It's an unassisted goal by Shelby Sullivan. Down low, Terrapins take a lead of 4-1 now. It's Ava Mine again. Maryland did a great job causing the turnover in its defensive end and getting upfield quickly. Ava Mine with her second of the game. That matches her season best, 2 against Virginia. As a freshman, she'll have a chance at many more career highs, but she's already matched it.
Maryland goal scorer number 18, Ava Mine. Assist number 20, Nev O'Farrell.
There will be an assist on that goal as well. It's to Nev O'Farrell. Her first point of the season. Hawks control the draw. Slicing and dicing her way upfield was McGurk. Loses it, though, to Lamoureux. Sterling, straight ahead. That's for O'Farrell. That's for Shanahan. That's for a 5-1 lead. The vertical offense is working for the Terrapins. Shanahan buries it for a 5-1 lead. Well, it was Shanahan from Sterling. We'll see if an assist is credited.
Maryland goal scorer number 3, Kristen Shanahan.
2 minutes to go mark in the opening quarter. Ellie Webb, senior from Charlotte, North Carolina. Yoder has Capozzoli facilitating from X, looking for the cutter. Her pass knocked down by O'Farrell, recovers. Now Furman up the middle. This is Yoder. Quick stutter step. Can't shake the defender. Furman this way and that. Trying to lose a double team. Helping her out was Miller. She'll shoot. She'll score. Riley Miller keeps her hot start to the season going. She has at least one goal all 4 games now, and it's 5-2. Senior from Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, up to 5 goals for the season, 24 for her career. Difference between the shot and quarter clock. St. Joe's can play for the last shot here. Sidewinding shot is good. Count it for Kate Kaptrowski. The former Butler Bulldog has her second as a St. Joseph's Hawk. And it's 5-3. Kaptrowski, a senior, originally from Lake Bluff, Illinois. Spent 2 seasons at Butler, member of the Big East second team her freshman year in 2023. 39 points during her time in Indiana. The once in a save, Suriano. Suriano with a season best 16 saves against Syracuse in the opener. As the Terrapins fail to clear, it's Kate Furman. Switches to the middle. Miller, Capozzoli tucks under some contact. Gets mugged in the lane, and she should have a free position. Capozzoli will be set up this time a little more to the near side. Saw the initial game plan on the free position was a quick pass to McCloskey. She's situated out by the hanging hash. This time, another shot to score. Capozzoli, a sidewinder to bring the Hawks within 1. It's 5-4. Capozzoli's 6th goal of the season. She's got 10 points, 82 goals for her career. The Hawks are hanging around. Maryland led 5-3 after 1. They led 5-1 at one point, did the Terps. Jordan Lipkin goes for LaPointe. Tiptoes along the goal line, extended. Mine whips outside for Block. Block will dodge, finds the cutter, and that's wide from Shanahan. They've been helped wide by Moley. Ground ball for Mine, looking for the hat trick. Drops it off for LaPointe. She tries to shove one low at the near post and scores. And the Terrapins get their first goal of the second quarter. It's almost halfway gone. 8:02 left. Team brought in by Yoder. Avazia again in coverage. Yoder maintains her footing. Here's Capozzoli with 20 to shoot. Capozzoli switches to her left. Given an inch by the defense. It was Annabella Schaefer in coverage. On to 10 to shoot. Henry. Got to be cognizant of the clock. Furman. Run around near side. Capozzoli at the buzzer. She scores! The flag is up, but it will be a good goal for St. Joe's. Capozzoli, renowned for her passing. A very proficient goal scorer in her own right. That's her 7th goal of the season. 2nd of the afternoon, and she now has 190 points. She has matched Nora McAllion for 5th on the Hawks' all-time scoring list.
St. Joseph's goal scored by number 7, Alexa Capozzoli. Assistant number 23, Kate Furman.
Give Kate Furman the assist. And that's Furman's 2nd assist of the afternoon. So she's LaPointe for Edmondson. Edmondson absent from the scoring so far. That's a great shot and a great score from Jordan Lipkin. Spun in front just outside the circle. 2-goal lead back intact. That's a quick response for the Terrapins. That's Lipkin's first goal of the afternoon, her 6th of the season. She's closing in on 80 goals for her career, just past 100 points for her career last game out. Lipkin missed all but a game in 2024. Made the most of her lone appearance. Against St. Joe's, she scored a goal. That's an afternoon for her so far. Lipkin starts her drive from deep, switches to her right. Mine was just outside the circle. Keeps it flowing to the point. Shanahan will slash and shoot, and it's off mark, but backed up by Mine. Nearing the 5-minute-to-go mark in this first half. Edmondson, senior from Severn, Maryland. Ball to the ground, secured by Block. Block along the near wing. As Edmondson, spin move to her left, swings underneath the defender and scores. Edmondson held scoreless no longer. That's her 5th goal of the season. And with that goal, Edmondson has tied Maryland assistant coach Alex Aust-Holman for 27th on the program's all-time scoring list. Also tied former Terp Judy Doherty. Graduated back in 1981. 143 strikes now for Edmondson. He was a first-team All-American last season, Big Ten midfielder of the year. She had quickly in transition, a few occasions alone. LaPointe gets fouled, and I think another card's going to come on St. Joe's. Indeed, it does. This time it's Williams again. LaPointe finds the cut in. Shanahan calls it off for now. Edmondson back to LaPointe. Swings around towards Mine. Flag comes up. Delayed call. We should have a free position for Maryland. Kayla Gilmore will be the shooter and the scorer. 9-5. Maryland matches its largest lead at 4 goals. Gilmore's 2nd of the afternoon. The 2020 is a little bit of difference between that shot and game clock. Yoder shoots high. It's backed up by Capozzoli once again. Loops one for Kaptrowski. Tries to dodge. Livingston gives her no room to breathe. 5 to shoot. Capozzoli, the cut, the shot, the score. Yoder gets one back for the Hawks. 10 seconds to go in the half. That should be an assist for Capozzoli, in which case she is now 2 shy of the program record. And more importantly, if you're St. Joe's, chance to head to the locker room down just 3 now.
St. Joseph's goal scored by number 5, Emma Yoder.
Yoder's backed up by Capozzoli. Looks like that will be considered a save for Suriano as shot clock goes back to 60. Her 8th save of the afternoon. In from McCloskey, shot, save Suriano, rebound, score. McCloskey puts it home. Did a great job following up the initial shot, and it's a 2-goal game once again here at Sweeney Field. Confirm that scoring for you.
St. Joseph's goal scored by number 13, Olivia McCluskey.
First goal of the afternoon for McCluskey, who has at least one. Shanahan near side for block. Ultimately, Gilmore. Gilmore with a goal this afternoon. Career high 4 points against St. Joe's. One of the earlier meetings between these teams. Lengthy possession here for the Terrapins. Spin dodge, shot, and we have a good goal. It'll be Lauren Lapointe. Earned that one.
Maryland goal scorer number 8, Lauren Lapointe.
Point second of the afternoon, her 10th of the season, up to 45 for her career. All sorts of havoc just outside the circle. Shanahan down to Mine. Had 2 goals in the first quarter. Still trying to complete the hat trick. Nobody in this game with 3 yet. Lapointe for Edmondson. Out in isolation. She'll use a screen from Lapointe. Great slide, though, employed by Arkless. And ultimately, Lapointe able to get a good look off from Edmondson, and 4-goal leads back intact for Maryland. Lapointe becomes the first player in this game with 3 goals. Matched her career high in the opener against Syracuse when she had 5. So that's back in play. Edmondson with the assist. Up to 166 points for her career. St. Joe's ball off a violation. Turn it right back over. Hawks can't take advantage of the gift. Here comes Mine. Up the near side wing, Shanahan drives towards the middle of the field. She'll set up at X, get it out towards Lapointe. Lapointe dials up Livingston. She'll use a screen from Lapointe, cradles and shoots, and getting a piece of it was Moley. Backed up, though, by Edmondson on the near sideline. Edmondson swings and scores. That's what Edmondson's capable of. Maryland has its largest lead now, 5 goals. It's 12-7. Still with 10:45 to go in the third quarter.
Maryland goal scorer number 14, Corey Edmondson.
2 goals and a helper for Edmondson. Capozzoli keeps it going near side for Furman. She'll step in front from the lane, has a shot, and she scores. Good look for Kate Furman. It's a 4-goal game again at 12-8. And with that goal, the Hawks have matched the most they have ever scored against Maryland in this now 5-game series. First of the afternoon for Furman, who also had 2 helpers.
Scored by number 23, Furman.
Furman filling the stat sheet, also has 2 ground balls, tied for the team lead, and has caused a turnover. Strong game from the former member of the Atlantic 10 all-rookie team freshman year. Ball up for grabs on the far wing. Hawks have it. It'll be Riley Miller, another ground ball. Quickly to the middle for McCloskey. Good response by St. Joe's after going down 5. Inch closer. Continue to possess the ball. Furman cradles on the near side. Switches with McCloskey. Beg your pardon, that was Henry. Ball to the ground. Miller, right place, right time to scoop it. Way up top for Ellie Webb. Here's Henry. That one got away a little bit from Mallet. It's backed up. Who else? Capozzoli. Not half the possession clock gone by. Henry, former Xavier Musketeer. A deep passing right now by the Hawks. That's offline from Miller. Backed up this time by Furman. Down to 26 to shoot. Furman in front. Tic-tac goal. Riley Miller. She makes it a 3-goal game. It's 12-9. Great ball movement by St. Joe's. Continuing to hang around in this game as we will take our 3rd quarter timeout. Henry for Furman. Capozzoli. Back up top, Sinelli. Down to 30 to shoot. Turn into a very lengthy possession for St. Joe's. Ball was jarred loose. Yoder able to secure it. She goes wide and scores on Suriano. I don't know how she found a shooting lane, but it's a 2-goal game. 12-10 here at Sweeney Field. First time the Hawks have cracked double figures in scoring against the Terps. That's Yoder's 2nd goal of the game, her 2nd of the season. 12-10. Hawks continue to hang around. That's 3 in a row since going down 5.
St. Joseph's goal scored by number 5, Emma Yoder.
Draw control hauled in by Miller for Maryland. Leah Miller, the freshman from Mount Airy, Maryland, played at South Carroll. Up comes McEnroe. Livingston, Gilmore, Shanahan, everybody getting a touch in mine. Far side, LaPointe. Livingston in isolation. LaPointe will screen for her. Block. McGurk steps in front. Good slide. Now picked up by Webb. Block will settle it down a bit. Trying to take off again on McGurk. Block the take, and the flag is up. She'll have a free position. Block set up from the right. And she buries it. Brings a halt to a 3-0 scoring run for St. Joe's. 3-goal lead back intact for the Terrapins, 13-10. Block's second of the game. She's at 99 for her career now, including, of course, her illustrious run at Penn as an undergrad.
Maryland goal scorer by number 6, Keely Block.
Third free position shot. 10 saves for Suriano. Season high of 16 so far against Syracuse. Capozzoli handles back to Trotsky. And the cut, the shot, the score. Great look from behind the cage. It's Furman for Capozzoli. And a 2-goal game again. Hawks starting to think they have a chance to do more than just hang around this game. It's 13-11.
St. Joseph's goal scored by number 7, Alexa Capozzoli.
Capozzoli with a hat trick. Furman with the helper. Capozzoli with 4 points. Furman with 5, the goal and 4 assists. A violation off the draw. It'll be awarded to Maryland. Possession. Edmondson will restart us. Neville Farrell over the straining line for Avazia. Avazia switches to her right. Edmondson, far side. Trying to tiptoe back in front, shot and a save made by Moley. Whistle had already blown. Should also note, we have a new goaltender in for St. Joe's. That's Tess Talbot, sophomore from Windmore, Pennsylvania. She made her collegiate debut against Villanova last time out, made 4 saves in the second half. They call the crease violation ultimately on Edmondson. So Tess Talbot making her home debut for the Hawks against the number 2 team in the country. Webb for Capozzoli. McCloskey comes free and scores. It's a 1-goal game. Close as the Hawks have been since 5-4 early in the second quarter. Here's a look at the St. Joe's bench. Again, it's past the point in this game where the Hawks are just trying to hang around. They're trying to shock the world.
St. Joseph's goal scorer number 13, Olivia McCluskey.
McCluskey's second of the game.
Number 7, Alexa Capozzoli.
Credit the assist to Capozzoli, who is now 1 helper shy of matching the program record. 5 points on the afternoon. Capozzoli preseason all-conference, no surprise. The Terrapins get a much-needed draw control into the final 2 minutes of the third quarter. Saw Maryland come back from a 5-goal deficit against Georgetown last time out, wind up winning 10-7. It was a much more low-scoring affair. They can step on the gas with the best of them. All the Terrapins do here is Lipkin. Goes far side for block. Good cut, good shot, good score. Lexi Dupac. It's her first of the game. Dupac, the junior from Annapolis. It's her fourth goal of the season. Looks like she's going to be a big part of what Maryland does offensively this year. The first 5-4, 13-12, and now 14-13. Has not been tied since 1-1. Every draw control from here on out is the most important one of the game if you're the Hawks. Starting to feel that way for the Terrapins as well. You talk about playing a tough schedule to begin the year. Maryland's done it. Started 3-0 against, again, some real blue bloods. Syracuse, Virginia, and Georgetown. It's Jordan Lipkin. Out for Edmondson. She's covered by Yoder. To the near wing, Lexi Dupac. Mine. She's got LaPointe. She'll spin off and defer to Keely Block. Block. Up and start. Stutters back to her right. Goes to Shanahan. And Mine had those two early goals. Kept at bay since. Still 45 to shoot here from Maryland. LaPointe around the circle and scores. Goes 5-hole on Tess Talbot. There's your two-goal cushion again, 15-13. Well, LaPointe continuing to dominate. That's her fourth goal of the game. Just about 13 and a half remaining in the fourth quarter from Sweeney Field. Mentioned earlier, St. Joe's had never kept it within 10 against Maryland until last year, and even that was just a 9-goal loss, 17-8. Easily already the most goals scored in the series for the Hawks. 8 was also that high water mark, now 13. Forget about getting closer. St. Joe's trying to win this outright. Will be Maryland ball. No, I'm sorry, St. Joe's ball. So they're attacking the goal to the left of your screen here in the final frame. We saw at the tail end of the third quarter, Alexa Capozzoli was being face guarded. Looks like the Terrapins going to do it once again. This time it's Riley McEnroe tasked, tracking number 7 in white. Could lead to opportunities for other players. Capozzoli can play decoy. She runs out inside the fan. McCloskey takes over the facilitator from X now. She'll go to Furman. Furman with 5 points in this game, one-on-one from her left. Tucked one for Kaptrosky, able to haul it in impressively. Spun back to her left. Toggles with Furman. 36 to shoot as Furman met by Schaefer. It's knocked down. It'll be a foul on the Terrapins. This will be a free possession chance for St. Joe's. A little bit offset from the right. Going to be Kate Furman. To make it a one-goal game yet again. She's got it. 15-14 on Hawk Hill. Furman with 6 points now. 2 goals, 4 helpers. She's up to 149 points for her career, closing in on the top 10. Edmondson Spin dodge. As it jarred loose, Emma Yoder nearly caused the turnover. It's back to block. Trying to lose McGurk. Block from the middle. Hands off to Edmondson. Maryland taking its time. Still 36 seconds to shoot. Edmondson moves back in. Under McGurk, bounces and scores. That's what Edmondson can do. Looks like the foul was coming too. Gets the goal. It's 16-14. Yellow card also coming.
Maryland goal scored by number 14, Corey Edmondson.
So Elizabeth McGurk will be out for 2 minutes. Yet another card on the Hawks. She'll be gone for 2 minutes, unreleasable, 10:45 to go. And the goal still counts, of course. So 16-14 at Sweeney Field. Edmondson up to 4 points, 3 goals, also has an assist. Possession automatically for the Terps after the card. Turns the Tide back for block. Maryland's going to use up as much of this clock as it can. Would take us near the 2-minute to go mark. Be about 2:12 left. They use the full 90. There's LaPointe. She's got 4 goals. Give her 5. Matches a career high in the process. 17-14. LaPointe's 13th goal of the season, 48th of her career.
Maryland goal scored.
Career high in points with a good goal here. Offset a bit to the left of Suriano. She'll go low and score. It's a 2-goal game with 1:09 remaining. 17-15 on Hawk Hill.